Hello friends, welcome to Tricky Googly. Today I am going to show you how to dual boot in our PC. So let's start. So we can dual boot with two Windows OS as well as we can dual boot with one Windows and one Linux OS. So from where you will download Linux OS? From the particular official sites. And you can download Windows OS from many sites, but I also suggest you a better one, getintopc.com. So first step, make bootable pen drive. So how you can do this? You can do this with winsetup tool, and you can download this tool from description given below. So friends, here's our winsetup from USB tool. When you insert your pen drive, it will show here. You can load your Windows ISO file here. And you can load your older version of Windows ISO here. As well as you can load your Linux ISO here. But remember one thing, you have to install grub in your pen drive. So first of all, click on booties, then click on process mbr, and install grub 2.0. Now back to the main menu, and now you can load your Linux ISO here. Then press on go and you are done. Second, open BIOS menu. First restart your computer, and when blank screen appear, press combination of switches through you can open BIOS menu. Example, for Lenovo laptops, press F1 plus F2. For Dell, F2. Now you guys have different desktop computers and laptops. So I already given a table of combination of switches for all desktop computers and laptops. You can download from description given below. Insert your pen drive and then open BIOS menu. It should be look like this. You just have to do two things. First one, enable USB boot. And second one, change the order of your USB. You have to set your USB at the top of the boot order. And save changes. So now I will show you installation of Windows and installation of Linux. So first we will take installation of Windows. After boot up, your Windows 8 installation screen should be look like this. So click on next, then install now. Choose your product key, whatever you have. Click on next. Just follow the instruction. Choose custom installation. Now choose empty directory while dual boot. And click on next. And your installation will go on. Now I will show you installation of Linux. I choose Kali Linux while dual booting. You can choose any Linux operating system. Just follow the instruction. Set your location. Configure the keyboard. Select your startup passwords. Configure the clock. But the main thing you are gonna focus about partition disk in every Linux operating system. So let's start. Don't go for entire disk because it will format your entire disk. Choose manual partition. Now in every Linux operating system, you have to create some free space from your empty directory. So delete partitions and create some free space. Now click on free space and then don't create a new partition. Just choose automatically partition the free space. Now you can choose any option, all files in one partition, separate home partition, or separate home and temp partition. I just choose all files in one partition. Then click on continue. When it's done, just finish partitioning and write changes to disk. Now click on continue and be patient. Read all warnings and instructions. Click on yes and then continue. And your installation will move on. What we are done in this installation? We create one directory for all the partitions like home, var, temp, etc. But in many Linux operating systems, you can't do this. You have to create separate directories for all the partitions. For home, separate directory. For temp, separate directory. So how we can? Let's go. Now I choose Ubuntu, and as I mentioned before, don't use your entire disk because it will format your entire disk while dual booting. Choose manual partitions and just do same thing. Delete partitions, delete your empty partitions and create some free space. This minus sign used for delete partitions. Now click on free space and one by one create all the directories. Create root directory. And remember one thing, our Ubuntu will install in this root directory. Now create swap area. As well as create all partitions, create all directories, root directory, swap area, home, user, temp, var. And now just click on root directory and click on install now. Remember, be patient. And now just follow the instruction and you are done. Thank you for watching this video guys. Like, share and subscribe.